want to tell them that we ended, and we'll just pick up where I left off.
Here we can't.
Islam family. My phone just died. And I just want to kind of let you know that it died. And we did have a couple more minutes of stuff to go through, but you know, I'm going to stay true to time. I'm going to stay true to time, and we only have about 5 more minutes of the broadcast. We just have 5 more minutes of the broadcast. And I wanted to get to the piece where we talked about the process, right? I just did so much overlaying that I wanted to get you to the point where you were ready to hear the rest. And because we only have 5 more minutes, I can't get into everything that I want to get into. So I may do another broadcast before next Saturday. So, but I'm going to end now. Tiger, ask her about what more can be done to effect release of detained Moorish nationals. My son, by court municipal that was served all notices of extractions. All right. There's a lot more we can do.
Phoenix?
That's Phoenix.
Yeah, that was him.
There's a lot more we can do. And I will make an attempt to do another broadcast to tie this up later on this week. And I can't guarantee it today, but it might be today. But then it'll probably be in my home, in my domicile location, because it won't be here at the library. But once you process your extraction document, family members, y'all have to get commissioned, y'all have to get protections, and you have to know the laws. Now, us as the judiciary, we are coming January going to start trying cases. We are going to be trying cases and doing that piece. So for those belligerent individuals who want to continue to hold Moors after they've declared and proclaimed and put their status correction on the record, those will be probably the top cases. But we will start adjudicating cases. So we're going to also need more jurors. We're going to need more. And just know that you're automatically a juror when you proclaim and declare your nationality. You're automatically in the jury pool. Again, you're automatically in the jury pool, and you have to follow the process. And I'll just put the process really quick for 5 minutes. If somebody can hold the camera right here, that would be great. So I can just put the process real fast. I'm gonna try to get this done in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna try. I'm definitely gonna try to get this done. You gotta hold it to the board for 5 minutes. I'm gonna just do this, okay, family? All right. If you get if a family member gets detained by the colonials, right, under the POW camps, you have to realize if you are not proclaimed and declared yourself, it is going to be very, very, and that individual has not already proclaimed prior to going in there, it's going to take a little longer. It's going to take a little longer because of your concepts, because of the people lacking the demonstration within the communities. To be honest, majority of our job is to proclaim and declare and get as many Moors that domicile where we live. It's reversed. Well, oh, it is reversed. Okay. I think, okay.
Are they seeing me?
No. They're seeing the board reversed. So before I go writing on the board, okay, now you got to hold it this way. All right, so you see, I won't see what's going on. Which is hard. I'm used to doing it. All right, so Moors have to help Moors. If you are not a declared and proclaimed Moorish national and you want to assist your family, you have to nationalize first and get commissioned. These are protections as well as international and domestic, but not domestic, and foreign protection that you have as Moorish American nationals. So the first thing you want to do is be national. So you got to do that piece first. So if this is already done and a Moor has been kidnapped, then under national human trafficking process, the second thing is to do the extraction. The extraction document is a specific document itself. We have the extraction document, and under the extraction document, you're going to give them the notice of the Moorish American Consulate. So the extraction document is the first document, and then you have to be a Moorish American national, a Moor. And then the next thing you have to have is the treaty of peace and friendship. What is it attached to the Treaty of Peace and Friendship is not a one document. What is attached to this is the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence. It's automatic. So when you talk about the Treaty of Peace and Friendship, it automatically brings in the Declaration of Independence. It automatically brings in the Constitution for the United States. So that's a multi-document level document. And they know. So you got the notice of the Moorish American Consulate, the Treaty of Peace and Friendship, the extraction document, which is specific to the particular Moor, their Moorish American National Name Declaration. If you have an ID, your Moorish National Identification, you want to add that to it. And then the other one is that's the next one. So you got national extraction document, notice of the Moorish American Consulate, Treaty of Peace and Friendship, international writ of removal, and then the last document that I believe that you add to this. Is there another document? I don't think there's another document.
You have to add. They have the warehousing documents called the W.A. bin. That's got to be on there.
No, you're talking something different.
They deal with it. No, it's a tax issue because they got to refile the tax return. It's still a business. You go and get contracts, it's still a business. The person goes in jail, he signs stuff. It's still a contract.
No.
Yeah.
You talking corporate. You're
talking corporate. That's what they are. If they're taking that person,
this person is outside of that. Some more. You're talking corporate. You're talking the ward, man. You're still in ward.
No. Yeah.
Why would you have to do a W-8 bin? Explain that.
The W-8 bin is a foreign. You can make it an affidavit, but it explains your foreign status.
So does this.
Outside of that.
So does that. Your nationality documents.
Yeah, but they give you the option to put your treaties down on there too.
But why would you have to why would you have to sign a document they created under the Internal Revenue Service when you have one that supersedes any document they have?
You don't have to sign it. You just put.
But why do it when you have this?
All right. I don't know. I don't know. Valid question. I can't answer.
So this is what you need. This is your status correction. This is your extraction document, your notice of the Moorish American Consulate, your Treaty of Peace and Friendship, your International Written Arrest Command. All that can be found on the Moorish American Consulate website. And then you fax, email if possible, and mail certified return receipt. Oops. I can't even spell. You do these things. Now, who are you sending it to? Who are you sending it to? All right, y'all. This is the part. And when you send them, you need to be contacting them after you send them. Because you're thinking that you're just going to send this paperwork and they're not going to have to stand on it while they're talking to those individuals inside. And you don't have to go in there to reclaim your family member. With the consul commissioning letters, if you're consul commissioned, and if there's a local consul commissioned individual that can speak on behalf, but y'all got to get comfortable calling these people and talking to them. These are natural beings. Whoever is operating under these titles, whoever is the natural being operating under these titles, and is most like the so-called county. So same county clerk, whoever the county clerk is the one who filed the damn citation for you to be held. Right? But the policy enforcer should have never detained you in the first place. And this person should have never accepted the documents in order to put you on the docket. This person right here. And then the administrator.
All co-conspirators.
Which is the so-called judge. Which he or she is not. So you got the county clerk, the administrator. Those two individuals. And the sheriff. I spelled it wrong. I know. This is the person that is supposed to release you. Because this is the person actually holding you in his facility. His or her office is all in the county office. They're all in the same office. Literally in the same building. Their offices are. So the sheriff is supposed to be copy, administrator, as well as the clerk of courts, and all of the employees within. So you list them all in that email. If you can find their email addresses, you're emailing it, and then you're faxing it, and then you're sending a certified copy to these 3 individuals. And then you can add the governor. And then you can add the attorney general. But the sheriff is the one you got to keep in contact, because this is the person that's over all of this. They're the ones that are managing the so-called jails, unless they transfer you to one of those private facilities. And then once they transfer to a private facility, it's this person that can get you released by the documentation that they send. So these 2 individuals, this individual, you're going to mail all of those documents to them, certified return receipt, and then you're going to get it recorded on the Moorish American Consulate website. And then you're going to do your due diligence, as well as the individual in there can't be saying, oh, I reside in Pennsylvania. My name is John Smith. I'm a ward. They can't say that while you're producing all of this. And they can't bond out. And they can't subject themselves to any contracts, because at the end of the day, just like he says, it's for finance. So if they're not going to get the finance from you, they're going to hold you trying to get it from your estate. Which is why, as a Moorish American national, you got to do all of the other stuff that we're telling you to do, and especially with the trust. Because again, more big things are happening where we're getting our stuff in line, but so you have to get your stuff in line. So you're letting them tap into your trust. Oh, and then the last document is, and then on here, put notice of intent to lien. Right underneath your name in the extraction document. You ain't even got to create another document. We don't got to create 50,000 documents, y'all. We got to use one that's going to tack everything. So put in the verbiage, notice of intent to lien extraction document. Because 3 days later, 3 days later, if your family member is not released, you're liening all of these corporations. You're liening them all. And the lien won't be lifted until the financial violation is received in lawful currency, as well as the more is released. Right? Guess what? I ain't gonna go there. But this is what and I will go over this a little bit more detail in the next class that we have, to give you ideas. So now, what happens? Well, what happens when they don't release? Well, from the date that they got there, when did you do the extraction? So you can't start at the date that person was detained, because for a lot of our people, they've been detained 20 years, 20 days, a month, a week. It starts from the date you sent the damn document. That's when you start your clock, because the reality is they should have been standing on this in the beginning, and a lot of our family members are already in there. They're already there. So now they have to kind of play catch up. And these are the individuals holding them. But like I said, once you declare and proclaim your nationality, you're outside their jurisdiction. They're required to, as administrators, administer the estate, but no, they've been fired from all of that. So now they're just racketeering. Islam family, I don't know if I have any questions, but then we'll save them for the next conversation. And on Tuesday, we will have a console class and bring this all back up again. Islam family, peace and love. What they saying?
I just see Tiger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can close it. You can end it. Let me see. Oh, goodness. Oh, thank you. Look at me. I'm still here. I know it was spelled incorrectly. I was just trying to write real fast.